Hi everyone, welcome to Pytutorial channel. Today we'll look at Python's list data types. It's the sequential data type. It helps you to store your data in a list. So let's start right away. Say we want to have a list of family members. We'll just call it family, and the way you create a list is within square brackets, and you separate each item with a comma. So let's say Harry, Tom, Sam, Tina. That's our family list. So once you press enter, you have a list of family which has all the 4 members that we've added. Now, let's say you want to add a new member to the family. You can just go family.append, which will add a new member at the end of the list. So it will add something, a member after Tina. So we'll just say Kate. So now if we go family, now we have Kate at the end of the list. So now another thing you can do with the list is, let's say you have 2 lists. Let's create a new list first. Family, let's say Harry family, and inside Harry family we'll just add Jerry and Theo. So now we want to add the family and Harry family together. We want Jerry and Theo also be part of this family, so we have one whole family. Let's say big family equals to family plus Harry family. So now big family will include all the members of that family. So now the next feature you can use is to count the length. So you can use the length built-in Python function to count how many items or how many items are in that list. So big family, you have 7, so you can also do length of family plus length of Harry family. That is also 7. So length will allow you to get number of items. So next thing we'll try is to remove an item. So let's say you want to remove Theo off this list. So big family dot pop, you can do Theo, or you can just do big family dot pop. So what this does is it removes the item, but also at the same time it returns this item before removing it. So it will tell you what item it removed. In a way, it will return you Theo, and then it will also remove Theo from the list. So let's have a look at that. So we've got Theo printed out here, and now if I go big family, then you can't see Theo in the list because it's been removed. But now if you don't want the return, you just want to simply remove an item, you have a function called remove, and then you can just give any number of any value of the item, and it will remove that item from the list. Now let's go big family again. So now Sam is being removed from the list, and also Theo was removed previously. So Now, while we're talking about the removing, let's look at an interesting thing here. So if you go back to your family list, you can see that Sam is still in the list, but we did remove Sam here. So Big Family was a new list created using family and Harry family. So it was a unique list that we've created. So family and Harry family still have Sam and Theo both in those lists. They haven't been affected, so they're totally different, saved completely differently in a memory. So they're not sharing the same objects. So now let's say in Harry family or in Big Family, you want to access Sam, and you want to know what the index of Sam is, which item Sam is in the list, what's the index. You can go bigfamily.index of, let me just double check. If you type in dot and wait for a second, it'll bring you the list. So you can do index and Sam. Let me just try this out first. I don't think I'm doing this right. Bigfamily.index. So if we do Sam, okay, sorry, Big Family doesn't have Sam. Let's just try Tina. So we want to know the index of Tina. So we've got 2. Now if I go big family and then with the bracket if I type 2, so we get Tina back. So we know the index of where Tina is at. And now you can also do something like this to do a check. If Tina in Big Family, then you can say print we love Tina. So Tina is in part of that family. Let's remove Tina from that family. Big family dot remove Tina, and we'll try that if statement again. By the way, if you want to access what you just typed up there, you can just hit Alt P and you can continue to hit it, and it will keep taking. First it will take you to the last entered statement, and then it'll keep taking you in reverse. So you can just go like that and select which one you want to execute. So in my case, I just want the second last one. So if I try that now, we got nothing. Or I can also say else print Tina is nice. Now my else statement kind of screwed up. So as you can see, Tina was not in Big Family now because we removed her from the family, and now we got Tina is nice. We don't love her anymore. She's just nice. So now as you can see, there's a lot of things you can do with lists. It's very versatile data types. Now you can also do something like let me check. So family, and you want to check how many toms are in family. You can just do family.count, and then you can say tom, and it will say nothing. Family.count tom 1. So let's say family.append, we're adding a new value here, another tom, and if we do count again, we'll get 2. So you can also use the count function of the built-in function of the list. So if you type family, if you type family, that gives you list. So all the built-in functions of the list is available for family. So if you go family dot and then wait for a second, and if you get the, so basically these all are the function that you have available and you can try. So let's say we do reverse and call that function. Now if we go in family again, we'll have all the family members in a reverse order than how it was created. So as you can see, Tom, Kate, Tina, Sam, Tom, Harry. So Harry was first initially. Let's reverse it again just to see that it works. Now access family again. So you can see it just got reversed. So it's always better to just hit that dot sign and then just go through it, see if you can find what you're looking for. So let's just sort. It should sort by alphabet. So family, as you can see, it's now sorted all the items by alphabet. So that's Python list, guys. And the last thing I'll show you is, let's say you have list called awesome, and you can just multiply that by 10 and you just get 10 awesome. So you can just multiply one item in the list to many items. So you can have 10 items of that. So this might be helpful when you need a big list with some, let's say you want a list with value true multiplied by 1000, and then you just want to use the index of it and set it to false for whatever the reason you're using it, and then later on you can iterate through this list again so you can work with the index where the value is true. So there is a use of it, might not be too often, but yeah, this type of feature will come in handy. So now the last thing I want to talk about, which we can go in detail later, but I just wanted to show you, if you do happen to see this type of list comprehension, it's called in Python, more Pythonic type of list creation, what I can do is I can create a list just by going I for I in range of 100 and then enter. So as you can see, I've just created a list which includes integer from 0 to 99, and the way it works is, let's say 9, and then the way it works is this I here is the items you're adding each time you iterate in your for loop. So this is the item that will be added to the list, and you're basically just writing a simple for loop, which if you don't know already what it is, we'll talk about that in later tutorials. So as you can see, so we're just going through a range of 10 numbers, which is 0 to 10. So for I in range of 10, we're just gonna go through 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So each time you go through this loop, it's just basically adding an item to this list we've defined with the square bracket. So that's called list comprehension, and you'll see how we use that more in depth later on. but just so you see it somewhere in the code, don't freak out. It's just how you can create lists in neat and clean Pythonic way. So if I go 9, now you can see I've just created a list with item that had 0 to 9 integers. So alright, that's all for list for this time, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you do like the video. If not, just leave a comment why you don't like it, or if you find any mistakes in these videos. Thank you.